All right, welcome to students. Panelists, thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get started with those introductions. So students, participants who are joining in, just a little bit of an overview of how this is going to work. In this webinar session, we are going to hear introductions from all of these colleges. And then afterwards, we'll be going into breakout meetings. So look out in the chat for a link to breakout meetings so you guys can talk one-on-one to colleges in a smaller group format. So save your questions for the end, write them down, and you guys will have a chance to ask them one-on-one to each college. But for the meantime, in this webinar format, we're going to go ahead and get started with our college introductions. So I'm just going to go on the order that I see you on my screen, starting with Cal State, San Marcos.
Good morning. Thank you. My name is Rosa Bar Williams, and I am one of Cal State San Marcos recruitment and outreach officers. Cal State San Marcos was founded in 1989. Our mascot is Crash the Cougar. We're located in North San Diego County, just 10 minutes away from the beach. We currently have over 16,000 students, 13 competitive sports teams, 24 master's program, 8 credentialing programs, 43 bachelor degree programs, 39 minors, and 1 doctoral program, which we have in joint with UC San Diego. Our College of Business is in the top 5% of business schools in the world and is AACSB accredited. We're also ranked 13th on the list of safest campuses in America. We currently have over 150 teaching and research labs. We also have one of the most modern libraries of all CSUs. Our impacted majors consist of biological sciences, biotechnology, business, electrical and software engineering, kinesiology, and nursing. We have a ton of campus resources. You can find all that information on our website. Our application period is from October 1st and it ends on December 15th. We also have our Discover CSU, which is happening on October 9th. It's one of our largest open houses events for prospective students, and it's free. So please visit the website to sign up. And we also are doing in-person tours. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you all. All of our information, like I said, can be found on our website. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Syracuse University.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. My name is Camille Kreitz, and I'm the Associate Director of Admissions for Syracuse University, which is located in Central New York State. I, however, am a regional representative based here in Southern California. So Syracuse is a mid-sized university. We have a little under 15,000 undergraduate students, but our average class size is 26. So you will have the opportunity to meet your faculty and meet your fellow students as well. We are a Division I athletics school, part of the ACC conference. We are a Tier 1 research institute, and we do really encourage our undergraduate students to get involved in research. We have an honors college, we have a top 10 study abroad program, and at least 50% of our students do study abroad. California students make up our 4th largest population on campus, and most of those come from Southern California. So we do have a big cohort out in Syracuse, and we also have the largest alumni association in California outside of New York State. So as far as our academics go, we have over 200 majors, 100 minors. You can apply to Syracuse undecided. You can change your major, pick up a double major or a minor. Nothing is impacted. And we are regular decision January 1, early decision November 15th, and we are part of the Common App. And this year we are also test optional. So if you do have any questions, you can always scan the barcode behind me, but I will put my contact information in the chat as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next up, we have Azusa Pacific University.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. My name's Cole, and I'm an admissions rep from Azusa Pacific. Thank you for having me today. Just a little bit about us. We're a 4-year private Christian university with just over 9,000 students. We're located in Southern California, about 30 minutes away from downtown LA, hour from the beach. and about 40 minutes from Disneyland, if we have any Disney people here. We have an average class size of about 19 students and a faculty to student ratio of about 12 to 1. Over 70 majors to choose from, top of those being nursing, communication studies, business management, psychology, and kinesiology. So I'd love to chat with you if you have any more questions about those. We do have a regional campus in Murrieta. If any adults are interested in professional certificate or master's program. And one of the most important pieces of info that we have at APU is that we have a 100% scholarship rate. So if you are admitted into the university, you will get some kind of academic award. We are also the highest ranked first year experience in California and the 5th best nursing program in the entire country. So nursing is definitely a top program that we have here at APU. But I'd love to answer any questions that you have later in the chat. And thanks again for having me.
Thank you. Next up, we have Fresno State.
Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Rick Chacon. I serve as the Assistant Director in the Admissions and Recruitment Office. And we're going to just talk about a few highlights. But before we do that, we're going to talk about our degrees. We have 70 majors, and if you include the options, it's 140 majors and options in those majors, a total of 387 academic opportunities when you count your minor, your credentials, and your certificates. Fresno State was certified as the class of 2030 in Firetail. This is an educational institution in England, and they rated us 14th in the world for having a global impact. We do study abroad in 52 other countries, 149 other institutions. Some facts about Fresno State, fun facts. We're located in the #1 agricultural region in the world, and that is Central California. We're the first university to have a victimology program that's helping people that have been victims of crime, and also the psychological effect it has on them. We're the first university to have geomatics engineering, that's using GPS and GIS to do surveying. It's Google Earth. In fact, our library, each one of our books in the library has an antenna, so we know where the book is at. We're the first university to have a commercial winery in the world. So we have the Fresno State label for community winery. If you want to study applied sciences, because you are going to use your biology and your chemistry in this major. We get people all over the world. We have students from Spain. A recent student came from France to study wine at Fresno State. We're the first university to have a blimp, and we also have the largest farm lab in the university, largest farm laboratory on a college campus. So other campuses have larger farms, but ours is right on campus. We also have 4,500 acres on the way to Yosemite that we use. We have the Saymart Center, which is the largest indoor arena. And I think I'll stop there because I think I ran out of time there. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have University of Redlands.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jamie Groff, and I'm the Director of First Year Admissions at the University of Redlands, just a short drive away from where you are in Southern California. We are a liberal arts college, but also provide pre-professional programs, School of Music, and the Johnston Center, where students are designing their own academic programs. So you do design your own major. We have over 40 programs of study and new pathways that allow our students to have a guaranteed graduation program through to graduate school. So for example, we have a new pathway with Western University of Health Sciences for their pharmacy program, as well as Peck Graduate School for their public health program, and 3-2 engineering partnerships with Columbia University and Washington University of St. Louis. Our average class size is 18 students, a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio, offering a breadth and depth to your academic programs. Over 50% of our students study abroad, and we do have our own campus in Salzburg, Austria. We have over 21 Division III athletic departments. We are part of the SCIAC conference. We are the Redlands Bulldogs, and we do have a live mascot on campus as well. Most importantly, 90% of our students receive financial aid. We have the Redlands Promise, which guarantees our students will graduate in 4 years, as well as the Cal Grant Guarantee. So if you qualify for the Cal Grant A and have at least a 3.5 GPA, then we will cover all of your tuition and grants and scholarships. For students who may not qualify for the Cal Grant A, if you have at least a 3.5 GPA, then you will pay no more than $22,000 in tuition next year. So that's our guarantees to students as well. We are on the common application. Our first deadline is November 15th for both early action and early decision. We are open for campus visits both Monday through Friday and on Saturdays as well. And shortly we'll be hosting our day visits, which will allow our prospective students to shadow classes on campus. I look forward to getting to meet all of you and working closely with Temecula students, and I'll see you in the chat. Take care.
All right, and next up we have FITM. I believe it's Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Barbara Contreras. I'm the college representative for FIDM. FIDM is a very specialized college. We have approximately 20 majors, leading from Associate of Arts, your bachelor's, and an MBA program. We've been around since 1969. We're, again, very specialized for those certain students out there. We have everything from fashion to graphic to interior to textile to digital marketing. So there's 20 different majors in the fashion industries, the creative design industries, and the business industries as well. A unique thing about FIDM is because we are so specialized, our classes are smaller, like a lot of colleges have said that. We have approximately about 10 to 15 students in a classroom. So you will get to know your educators very well. We have one-on-one contact with our Career Center. Again, we only have about 2,900 students total at our LA campus, but we have about 1,100 vetted internships a year for the students. Most students leave with 1 to 2 internships when they leave FIDM. And we also have about 8,000 job postings a year, excuse me. So there's a lot of opportunity to FIDM, keeping in mind all the faculty at FITM must have at least a minimum of 5 years experience in the industry that they are educating you on, okay, which brings into light, you've got great connections that way as well. So I just wanted to point on those key components, and I will be there to answer any questions you might have. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Next up, SFSU.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel, and I'm an undergraduate recruitment specialist from San Francisco State University. We are your public four-year institution in the city of San Francisco. Just a short drive to downtown. Plus, if you don't have a car, you don't need a car on campus, you get free transportation through the city metro system. And then 1 mile from the Pacific Ocean, and really just right underneath the Golden Gate Bridge and Golden Gate Park. So we're really located in a beautiful area, just in the Bay Area as well. If anyone on the call is interested in our business program, our Lamb Family College of Business is amongst the top 10% of business schools globally. We have programs such as tourism and hospitality management, and then our business administration program has 7 concentrations. So you can really specialize in areas such as accounting, finance, international relations, and so forth. One unique program that we have here is a film and cinema program. We have a whole school of cinema, which is amongst the top 25 of film schools across the nation. We have alumni from that program who now work at Disney and Pixar Studios and who actually return to campus to provide internship and externship opportunities for our film majors students so that they can really get hands-on practical experiences before stepping out into the real world. We are part of the CSU system, so if you are interested in applying, our application for fall 22 will open on October 1st on the Cal State Apply website, and it's one portal for all 23 campuses. If you are considering the other CSU campuses that we have on the call here, or even across the state, you just need to put your information once and it can be sent out up to 23 times, which is awesome. Happy to talk to you more and answer your questions about admissions in a later time. But that's it for me. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you so much. Next up, we have Menlo College.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Jamie Linton. I am one of the admissions counselors here at Menlo College. Menlo College is located in Northern California. We are located in the heart of the Silicon Valley, so just 30 miles south of San Francisco and 30 miles north of San Jose. Here at Menlo, we are a small private college. We do offer different degrees in business and psychology. We have a total of about 800 total students on our campus. 75% of which are residential students. We do also offer housing for our students. We have an award-winning internship program Based on our location, we are, like I said, in the heart of the Silicon Valley. So a lot of opportunities for our students to intern, not just across the Bay Area, but we also have programs established in Hawaii and Southern California. Our students are, 90% of our students are employed within 6 months of graduation. And we have a lot of opportunities for our students here, not just on our campus. We also have a lot of scholarship opportunities. 99% of our students here on campus receive some type of financial aid. I will drop my contact information in the chat if you'd like to learn a little bit more about our programs.
All right, thank you so much. Next up, we have Cal State STEM San Marcos, our Temecula campus.
Hello, my name is Maritza Baida, and I'm one of the academic advisors and outreach coordinator for the Temecula campus. We've been around for about 10 years. We strictly have just really 3 transfer degrees, and they are within the popular majors. It's kinesiology, business administration, and criminology justice studies. We're probably about 400 students. We're conveniently located like between 2 CSUs in the Temecula Valley area. We do accept FAFSA, and our deadlines are more extended. So a student who wants fall can potentially still be admitted conditionally all the way up until like early summer. And then for spring, we are admitting for spring for our business and criminology justice studies majors. We work closely with our feeder schools, which are our community colleges. So MSJC, we send a lot of students their way they send us their students our way. And we also work with Palomar, Maricosta, but we also work a lot with RCC, Norco, and Moreno Valley. And we actually have a couple of students right now who are, they're traveling because they can get their classes 2 days out of the week and then they can drive home. But we have folks coming from Palm Springs, from Santa Monica, from San Fernando Valley, and they come in and they take their class and then they go and they can still work at the same time. So we do accept FAFSA. So, and we also take military funding, all except CalVet. So if you're interested in saving your commute to maybe half and saving on wear and tear on your car, Temecula might be a good option. If you are one of those 3 majors and you're interested in it, definitely work with your community colleges to get those 60 units and then consider ours as a viable option. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Thank you. Next up, speaking of MSJC, MSJC are up next.
Hi, my name is Beth Bowles from Mount San Jacinto College Outreach Department, and I represent all 5 campuses. We're unique in that we have 5 campuses, with our newest one right there in Temecula by the mall. So we're so excited to finally do a little bit more in person. Even pre-COVID, we had plenty of online classes. But our district serves students from up into Banning and Beaumont, down into Temecula and Fallbrook area, and everywhere in between. Our other sites are the Banning campus, Mount San Jacinto's first campus, which was built in about 1962 in the San Jacinto Hemet Valley. Menifee campus, there off of the 215 and at Temecula, but we're all the same college. We offer every major prep and general ed class that you need to transfer to any of the other universities that are here with us today. The 10 UC systems, the 23 Cal States, and private and independent universities. So you can get the prerequisites out of the way, stay a little closer to home, save on some tuition, and then transfer over seamlessly. Our counselors will help you do that. As soon as you apply to the college, you get an ID number and we'll help you. But our faculty are so enthusiastic about helping students. They know where the jobs are. We have internships and apprenticeship programs. There's a lot of new majors coming along that we can talk about in the breakout sessions for sure. You go at your own pace, you set up your own schedule and can kind of mix and match campuses, right? And throw an online class in there as well. Many of us go for free with the MSJC Promise, which is a fee waiver. So do your FAFSA and come early, right? You have a whole month before the semester starts to register for classes. So take advantage of that. And joining me today is Albert Jimenez from our first year experience program. So I'll let him do a quick intro too, and he's going to join us in that breakout session. Come with your questions.
I believe you might be muted.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
There you go. Perfect.
So Albert Jimenez, faculty coordinator. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions and give you a little bit more overview of our program related to first year experience, early registration, success seminars, and also linking you to our Promise program as well. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Next up, we have Soka University.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chelsea. I am one of the counselors at Syracuse University of America. We are a very small private liberal arts school in Southern Orange County in Aliso Viejo, California. We have 450 students, grad and undergrad. So we're truly trying to keep it on a small level. And at least 40% of our students are international, coming from 30 different countries. The reason behind that is that the mission of the university is to foster a steady stream of global citizens committed to living a contributive life. So we've built this really intentional curriculum, really intentional student body to carry that out. In terms of curricular kind of programs that are specified, SOCA requires study abroad for every student in order to graduate, and it's based on non-native language. So all students will take either Mandarin, Japanese, French, or Spanish, and then in their junior year, spend either fall or spring semester enrolled at another university in order to really, again, complement that self-development of global citizenship. SOCA is non-sectarian, so we don't have any religious classes or requirements, but we are very proudly founded on the Buddhist principles of peace, human rights, and the sanctity of life. SOCA education comes out of Japan. The word translates to value creation. So we really are trying to focus on expanding students' perspectives. We're 100% residential, so students do live on our campus all 4 years. That way there's a really strong living, learning community. They're involved in clubs and sports, but also really doing good volunteering, that contributive side of the mission statement as well. So I hope if you're curious, you can come ask more questions during the chat. Thank you so much. Bye.
All right, thank you so much. Next up, we have Cal Maritime.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Sendejas. I'm the Southern California Enrollment Counselor for Cal Maritime. Cal Maritime is a California State University, and we are the smallest, best dressed Cal State. We range from 900 to 1,000 students. We wear uniforms out of the tradition of being a maritime academy. We have 7 degree programs, 3 of which are in engineering, and we also offer great oceanography, business, as well as marine transportation, which is how to navigate ships. So if you're looking for kind of a private school, small school feel, one-on-one with your faculty, with the Cal State price tag, definitely take a look at us. We have our very own training ship, the Golden Bear. So if you're looking at going into the maritime industry, this is a good jumping off point for that. And we have a 90% job placement rate for our graduating seniors within 6 months of graduation. So if you're looking to move into the Bay Area, maybe try your hand at engineering, definitely take a look at our campus.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Humboldt State.
Good morning, everybody. It looks like it's 11:59, so I can still say that. So Humboldt State University is located about 5 hours north of the San Francisco Bay Area. We're about an hour and a half south of the Oregon border and 12 hours from Temecula. We have about 39% of our students at Humboldt State University come from the Southern California area. We're a small institution of about 7,000 students. Our average class size is about 30 students. Our student to faculty ratio is 18:1. We are, of course, part of the California State University system. The big news is for the class of 2023 is we're in the midst of becoming the third Cal Poly. We've been allocated about $523 million from the governor's office, and they're voting on October 1st to make sure that that's solidified. And a big part of that is that because we're a small institution, we have a lot of hands-on learning. We're big into sciences, natural resources. As you can see in the photo behind me, we're right on the ocean. We've got the ocean, the beaches, the lagoons, the forest, Six Rivers area. And so we're all about ditch the desk, get out and do it. Get your hands-on learning experiences in the real world. And so it's not just book work, it's not just in the classroom. You're going to get out there and get your hands-on experiences with professionals in the field. And we're not an impacted institution. So as long as you meet the minimum requirements for the California State University system, as a first-time freshman, as an upper division transfer student, and we also accept lower division transfer students. So the only impacted, kind of impacted major is nursing, and it's a nursing, it's a BSN completion program. So in order to join the program, you have to have a, you have to have you have to be an RN. And so we don't accept first-time freshmen into that program. You have to have an RN from a community college and then transfer in for your BSN completion. Our tuition is about $7,500. If you want to set up a meeting with myself, I'll drop the information in the chat. You got my cell phone, you got my direct line, you got my email, and we have actually, you can set a one-on-one Zoom meeting with me for a half-hour conversation if you want to share your transcript, whether you're a community college or high school student, and we can just talk. And if you want to get your parents in on the conversation, you have access to my calendar, and we can figure out how to best support you. And you can ask me questions about FAFSA, about any of the other California State University systems. My job is just to make sure that you guys are successful in your transition from high school to college. So I got your back, and I got everybody on the calls back as well to help make sure that you guys get to where you need to be. So I'll drop my information in the chat, and thank you guys for showing up today on a Saturday. Take care.
All right, thank you so much. With that, I believe I got all of the colleges. Has anyone not gone yet? All right, I'll take that as a no. So students and panelists, next up, we're going to be kind of transitioning into our breakout sessions. And breakout sessions will be in the form of 2 different meetings. So let me go ahead and put in the chat which colleges will be where. Colleges, please take a look one more time. I did move a few people. So MSJC, please note I put you in breakout meeting 1 instead of 2. Okay. So in the chat, I just put which colleges will be in which breakout room. So the first kind of block of colleges is in meeting 1, and the second block is in meeting 2. And let me go ahead and get those links in the chat as well for you. All right, so students, please take a moment to copy and paste these links if you intend on switching between the different meetings. So please take a moment to save those for yourself somewhere. And these meetings won't be active until I close down this webinar, so just give it a minute or 2 before you try to join. Are there any questions that I can answer about these meetings from panelists or anyone in the chat? I see someone raise their hand. If you could just put any questions you have in the chat. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and close down this webinar. Please make sure you've copied and pasted the correct links. Colleges, make sure you take a look and make sure you're in the breakout meeting that you think you are in. Will CSUSM in Temecula be on meeting 2? CSUSM will, both campuses will be in breakout meeting 1 to answer your question in the chat. All right, I think that's all the questions. I'm going to end this webinar. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be popping into the breakout meetings.